and welcome back to Desert Ox Farms, Episode 2, Let's Play. We have a couple of contracts already set aside that we're going to get done, and we have figured out how to use our trailer that we couldn't figure out before. And we're going to go ahead and do that part now. So if you missed the first episode, I was trying to show this trailer, and it had some extra features to it, and I couldn't remember what they were, but I got it figured out now. So it was just me being dumb, to be honest with you. Just like most trailers where you can switch what side you dump on. Same thing with this trailer. When you dump, or when you switch the sides, you can let the sides down, the back down, and all that good stuff. But it also has an extra feature that allows you to put some ramps out. What's great about that is if you got something like this skid steer, you can roll it up in the back. And seeing as how we got us a rock removal contract, we're gonna get this hooked up and we're gonna roll this jewel right up in here, if I can keep it on the rails, that is. I say we're gonna just roll it right up in here. It does fit. Let's see. Get this just right. It's a little tricky. Pick that front up. Oh yeah, we got this. All day long. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Let's try that again. I know it works. I've done it. There we go. Just like that. And we'll pick this up and point it back down. Hop our little selves out. And now we got it all loaded up. It's perfect. Might be a little heavy right there. Maybe we need to pull it forward just a little bit. And that should be good. And you just fold it right back up. And we could probably get away with not even strapping it down if it'll quit jumping around the camera. But we're going to strap it down because bad things happen when we don't do what we're supposed to do. So if we go over here and we look at our contracts, our rock removal is over on field 86. And it's farmland 86. It's over next to this kind of park area. There's a fire tower here. So we should be able to just take the ferry across. That'll probably be our easiest way to get there. So let's head over to the ferry. I left it in reverse and it's going to beep the whole way. But we're a little bit closer to getting our farm. And hopefully soon we won't have to keep sleeping under the stars, because it gets cold at night, especially in September. And we're just going further into the winter. But, you know, we got to put in the work. We got to do the work and get our money up. We got to get some money up so we can get us a tractor. And we can actually get our farm, or our land that we bought in the last episode. We'll get it all cultivated up so that we can plant us some grass and get started with some bales. Because I believe silage is going to be the way that we can actually make us a little extra money on top of the contracts. And it's our land, so we can work our land. But we haven't got it yet, the tractor yet. But once we get these contracts done, we'll get that. And then we'll jump on... Oh, I don't have my time right. There we go. I had it on 0.5. But this way we can... make us a little money so we can have something to lease the equipment with. Get over there and start working on those bales, or cultivating that, not working on the bales, but cultivating that land, getting it replanted. We're going to have to lease that stuff, so we're going to have to hang on to it for at least 6 months. So it's going to be a constant bill that we're going to have to pay. So we'll have to continue with contracts until we can get some extra money rolling in. But I think that'll be a good start. So let's get up here and see what we can find for rocks. We should be... I don't think we're in the right place. I think we just went right past it. Field 86. We just crossed... Wait a minute. Is there more than one ferry? There is more than one ferry. Oh my goodness, I did not realize that. There's 2 ferries. Or at least, looks like, yep, there's 2 ferries. We went to the wrong ferry. How about that? Well, let's head back down there. We'll see you there in a minute.
Well, you drink in the morning, you know you drink at night. The way you drinking, I know you ain't feeling right. I said, 'cause you drink so much, baby. It's a low down dirty shame. And the way you swallow that bottle, look ought to be your middle name. You got whiskey on your floor, gin in your trunk. At 2 o'clock in the morning and you already drunk. I said, you drink so much, baby. It's a low down dirty shame. And the way you swallow that bottle, look ought to be your middle name.
Looks like we made it. It's about time. Gonna hop in here and see if we can actually pull this thing out without falling off the rails. Nope, right off the ramps. Missed it. Good enough. Let's get these rocks busted up.
Now you know you drink until you fall. Caught you in the bathroom, drinking rubbing alcohol. Said you drink so much, baby. It's a low down dirty shame. And the way you swallow that bottle, don't you know that liquor?
Awesome. I guess the rock removal contract completed. Now we just got to figure out how to get our truck out of here. We'll go ahead and turn that in. Completed for an extra almost $3,000. Now we got some wood contracts to do, some transports. This should be good. This should be good. Just got to figure out how to get turned around in here. Make our way back over to the dealership and pick up our truck and go get some logs. So for those of you that don't know who've been to the sawmill, the cell trigger used to be up there at the mill, but now it's down here since the patch. Get rid of those. That's one transport out of the way. Since they don't mind us borrowing equipment, we're going to continue on to the next logging contract. So we got to get turned around. There we go. It's one of the nice things about having such a short truck. You can turn around in really tight places. We'll head out here and go pretty much back the way we came. Make sure there's no traffic coming. Oh, little car. He was going to blindside us. Yeah, we'll get these contracts done, and we should have more than enough money that we can actually lease a tractor. I'm thinking about getting the John Deere 3650 with the front loader. That way we'll be able to use it for loading bales. And we already have a trailer that we can load our bales in, so we don't need to get a trailer. So we can save our money that way. And we didn't stop and we didn't look, did we? There's nothing in the mirror. We're good. But yeah, that'll let us move our bales and stuff. We should be able to find a mower that's that will work. You know, I mean, it's got 110 horsepower. I don't think we're going to be using any butterfly mowers, but we can find something that'll get the job done. And I believe there's a planter that'll also work. Oh boy, here comes the school bus. You know he's not going to stop. Yep, just right on through the stop sign, just like a bus driver. You know you had a bus driver like that when you were in school. Ours, man, they had their foot to the floor and they were flying everywhere. Kids scared to death. But you didn't want them to slow down, because if they slowed down, that meant it took longer to get to the house. Okay, where's our wood pile? Is it up on the... Yep, it's right here on this little dirt road. We'll pull in right here. We'll get this loaded up. That's the last log contract. Now it's time for us to turn these contracts in, get our money, and get our tractor, because we got to plant us some grass. And we know exactly what tractor we want. It's like it knew. It just went straight to it. I mean, there's several others in here, but I think as far as just your first tractor, this one's pretty ideal. We're going to get just a basic setup with a front loader attacher. That's it. Nothing special. I normally like to put the Michelins on here, but the Michelins are going to jack our price up because we can't get anything smaller than the medium tire. So we're just going to stick with the regular old trailer board. That way the only extra price is the front loader attacher. And we're just going to lease it because we still don't have quite enough. And that's going to be at the shop for us. And we got to have a set of forks and the front loader attacher. So if we can actually purchase those, maybe we'll purchase those. Let's see, for the front loader, that's $7,500. We can afford that, so we'll get that. And we'll change the color to make it match our tractor. Because that's just going to look sharp. Get that? I like it when stuff matches. It's always just nice. And combinations. Probably go with this bell spike here, but we're going to be dealing with round bells, so probably something like this, because our bells are going to come out laying down more than likely. And this will be easier to pick them up. So I think that's what we'll do, is we'll go with this for handling our bells. That way we don't puncture the wrapping on our bell. And it's only $1,700. We can buy that. Let's get that. And I think we're putting the cart in front of the horse here because we still don't have a way to cultivate the field. So let's go back, and we need a cultivator so we can cultivate the field. Let's see. Soil cultivation. We're going to go with just a regular cultivator. This one will do 110, 110, 110. Let's see, 3 meters, 4 meters. I think we want to go with 4 meters. Are there any others in here? Sometimes these aren't quite in order as far as the horsepower requirements, nor the price. So it's not a bad idea to kind of check them out. These aren't going to be in our range, but that's okay. So it looks like we'll go with this John Deere here, which will go pretty good with our little John Deere tractor. It's $9,500. We'll go ahead and buy it so we don't have a lease cost on it. And we need a planter as well, so we can plant our grass. So let's see, the seeders, we need a seeder, not a planter. And 3 meters, 3 meters, those are all fine and dandy. But this one is 4.6, 180 horsepower. Okay. And these are going to be out of our range also. Not that one. That one's only 3 meters though. Oh, it is out of our price range, 150 horsepower. Okay, well, that settles it. The Great Plains it is. And you know what? How about we had a fertilizer state? Might as well. That's one less task we'll have to take care of. So we'll lease that. Okay. And it is September, so we got to keep them until what, at least March, so we could get rid of them at the beginning of April if we wanted to get rid of them. That would be the earliest we could get rid of those. Until then, we're stuck making payments on these leases. Let's get back over to the shop and jump in our truck. That gets us there. And now all of our new equipment, we can start working our field so that we can start making money for ourselves instead of doing all the work for everybody else. Our nice new tractor. I'm not sure what year this tractor first came out, but I guarantee you it wasn't in 2024. Get that hooked up. Get this hooked up. Let's take a look at this snazzy thing here. How's that work? Just like that. Okay. We'll go ahead and tilt it up out of the way. We'll go ahead and open it all the way up too. Oh, it's ready for a bale. Let's grab our cultivator. Awesome. Let's head on over to the field. Just a little bit closer to getting that horse farm. I'm really eager to see just what that one building in the middle is. It's got me intrigued. It really has me intrigued. I think it's going to be something to hold the horses in. I don't think it's just going to be just a building that's there on that farm. So it's going to be cool. I think. I hope. We'll see. We're only what, $360,000 away from being able to afford it. Piece of cake. We got this. We could probably just bust out contract after contract and have it in no time, but then we wouldn't have any land and any equipment. So let's get ourselves built up and make us some money so we can get over there and get us a house. Living on the streets, it's a small town. People in small towns don't really like it when you live on their streets. Here it is, our first field. Field 29. Hey, just get over it back there, pal. Field 29, this is our first field. It's full of cotton right at the moment, but we're going to get rid of this cotton. It's gone, but not for cotton.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I've been holding it in since the clock came Monday morning. From the end of the week, I'm bound to blow. We're walking through the honky tonk like a pack of wolves now. Order up around the shops and it's away we go. It's a throw down, get down. Order up another round of shots. Run, get drunk, get some, have fun. Get into some trouble, baby, like in a night. I'm a Jim Beam, drinking beer, singing la 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 la, dancing machine. Been a hell of a week and I need to go off and see. Look at those. Blow up. I got to blow off some steam for blow up. I've been holding it in through the homework week. Now it's Saturday night and I'm about to blow. So come on now, man, let me play me none of them slow songs. I need boots, scooting, barn, burning, hell, raising, get up and go songs. But give me something hot, just give me all you got. Now let's give old Luke Miller a shot. Go ahead. Steam for a blow up. I got to blow off some steam for a blow up. I got to blow off some steam for a blow up. I've been holding it in through the whole work week. Now it's Saturday night and I'm about to blow. It's Saturday night, I need to blow off some steam. It's Saturday night, I need to blow off some steam. It's Saturday night, I need to blow off some steam. It's Saturday night, I need to blow off some steam.
Oh man, we got 4 contracts knocked out, and we got the field cultivated, all before noon, or almost noon, almost before noon. So we'll sit this, I guess we'll sit this on the road right here, because it doesn't have a home. Not yet. Go back and get our planter. I think I'll probably just do a jump cut right here, and we'll be right back. And we are back. I purchased 1 bag of solid fertilizer and 1 bag of seeds. And, and that was it. So we'll set up another course. I say we'll set up another course. There we go. And we'll get to planting. We're going to put some grass in. Got to change that from wheat though. And we'll change that over from wheat over to grass. Oh, went right past it. There we go. So if anybody actually knows when this tractor was manufactured first, can you leave that in the comments? That would be great, because I am curious. It's a perfect size tractor for some of these smaller fields, just like that cultivator. It's like the perfect size for this. And so is this planter. They all just match up so good together. It's almost as if Giants thought about it. We'll run that down. Let's hop out and have a look-see what we got going on here. It's going to need rolling, or we're only going to get 90% off of this. We may have to do a contract, make a little money so we can get us a roller. Let's see, before we continue on, how much is a roller? Let's go up here. It's not a grass roller, and this is something that we could keep after 46,000. Oof. It takes 120 horsepower. So little Emerald, she'll struggle with this, but you definitely can't do that. But that thing is 12 meters wide. I mean, 2 swipes and we knock this field out. Let's see what we can get done. All done. Now, I do believe, thanks to cultivating this under, we got all of our fertilizer states. So we're at 100% on the fertilizer. That's great. We still need to roll it. I don't think we're going to have the money to be able to roll it, but there's still plenty of daylight, so we got time to do some contracts. Let's get this set down over here. Let's get these lines turned off, because those are annoying. We'll get this dropped off and see what kind of contracts are available. See if there's something that we can make some pretty decent money off of. I'm just going to block the whole road up. That'll work. Sit it down right there. Let's take a look at our contracts. Okay. Oh, there's a bale wrapping contract. That's not too bad. 17,000 for cultivating. We just might have to jump on some cultivation. Harvesting. What kind of harvesting contracts? That's parsnips, peas. Peas would be cool. Some sorghum, carrots, red beets. Those vegetable crops, those things are no bueno. Mowing contracts. So we could probably hire somebody to cut 84 for us. And we can go cultivate. So we can make a little extra money that way. Because we got some money, we can hire somebody. So let's do that. Let's take this big old whopper here. We'll borrow the stuff for that. And we'll take the mowing contract for 13,000, and we'll borrow the stuff for that. And are there any others that might be good to do? Stone picking. We could always store the stones here on the farm and use them later. We could build us a farmhouse. Now, that's something we could do. If we saved the stones, when we made us a cement factory, we could use that to make our own cement. These wood transports, man, these are just so good. They're so easy to do. It doesn't take long. You knock them out and you make tons of money on them. It's hard to turn down, but let's try to do something a little different. So let's just let's get our grass mowed over here. We're going to jump over to the shop. Get this, yep, that's the one we want. Get this hooked up, get it over to the field, and we'll hire somebody that can do the job. Yeah, since we got a little bit of cash, we'll use it to you know, spend some money to make some money. There we go. And it's field 84, so it's right behind us here. I think the best way to get there is this way. So I still really want to get the horse farm, but I kind of like the idea of building our own farmhouse. You guys have to let me know down in the comments what you think about that. If we maybe find a little piece of land and kind of start our own little farm, something that's not already pre-made, and you know, try that out. Get everything unfolded here. Let's get it all lowered down. And let's see who wants to do this job. Let's give them more than one headland. Let's yeah, at least two. Try to keep them from getting hung up, because, you know, workers aren't always the best. And let's see what she's gonna do. Okay, she's doing better than the harvest contract already. She didn't stop. Okay, let's make our way back to the shop, because I think she should be good to go. Get the other tractor. That's what's left of our fertilizer right there. Pick up this weight. Get hooked up to our cultivator. And now we got to figure out how to get where we're supposed to be. Where are we supposed to be? Way down here on field 91. Okay. So we can come back down the river. Or actually we could drive past the old farm over here, the start farm. We could go that way. You know what? Actually, I'm going to come down by the river, because there's a little dirt road we can take to get in there. So we'll just drive down that way. But yeah, you guys will have to let me know if you think maybe finding a little piece of land that we can do our own farm, because I think that's kind of a cool idea too. And build our own farmhouse. I don't see why not. We'll have to find a little bit of land that's got a little lumber on it so that we can get us a sawmill, because we'll have to cut some trees. You know, but if we get those stone picking contracts, get us some stones off of those, we'll be well on our way. This is a nice drive down through here. The traffic's only one way. It comes at you when you come this way. You have to kind of watch out for them. But other than that, this is a nice little drive through here. And you can normally see a lot better, but the fog is really getting thick in here. We gotta head across this little parking lot, and there's a little dirt road right over here. And this will take us up to where we want to be. Woo! Windy road. Field 91. This is the one we just just harvested for the oats. So hopefully it doesn't stop on this one, and we can get the whole thing. Let's hop out where we can see what's going on, and let's get this thing done. Okay, awesome. That gets both of these contracts done. That's a nice little tractor. Works pretty good. Let's get these contracts turned in real quick before it gets dark. 16,000 and 13,000. Man, that's going to be great. That is going to be great. Big contracts. We're at 32,000 now. I'd like to know how much this little field, 124,000, right next door to the one that we already have. That would be pretty nice to have. Oh, right there is 72,000. That's much closer to the range that we have, close to the size field that we have. Looks like it's maybe, oh, I didn't want to visit it. Looks like it's maybe, that one's 2.98 and this one is, okay, so it looks like it's maybe an acre more than what we have. So that's pretty good. Maybe we'll set our sights on this field next. Maybe we'll try to complete this little block right here. That's 25. Yeah, these fields, this is a teeny field here, but we could combine it with this one. And then with these two, that would be a pretty good start. We might even be able to use like this field 34 to place our farmhouse and have it right here between these while we build up for our big farm down here for the horse farm. I think that's probably a pretty good idea. Have to let me know down in the comments what you think. I think that's probably what we're going to do. We'll go after these 3 pieces of land next. Try to get this one first. And let's see. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There may, just may be time for another contract. Let's see. That one's cultivating. Field 20. And that's 22. I know this field. I have harvested this field. Deadwood contracts, fertilizing contracts, harvesting contracts, more mowing contracts. I think we'll just do another cultivating contract. This one that we got here for Ben over on field 22. I think we got enough time for that. So we'll borrow the items on that one from Ben. Head over to the shop and grab that real quick. And then we'll go over to that field and see if we can get it done before it gets dark. Okay, so apparently there's a limit to how long I can record before it will stop recording. Fortunately, I did catch this one before I finish this next contract. So you get to see the end of the contract, but well, I guess it is what it is. I'll know to keep a better eye on that, or try to make shorter recordings before I, just piece more of the smaller clips together instead of just one long clip and then trying to trim it down. But, I guess it is what it is. It's almost dark. We got this one. We're going to finish this one up, it looks like, just before it does get dark, which is good. You got to miss plenty of terrible tractor driving. That's what you got to miss. This tractor is a absolute beast. It turns on a dime, and it is real tricky to operate. I think that that field that's right next door to the field that we own now, I think it'll be pretty ideal. It has everything, we can keep our equipment pretty centralized so we're not having to run all over the map. And that'll be good because then we can kind of work in one general area while we get things built up. We'll finish this out and we'll go take a look at that little piece of land. It's right next door. And see how suitable it is for maybe building a farmhouse. We probably have enough money. Actually, we have enough money to start construction on a farmhouse. We would just have to probably purchase the materials a little bit at a time. That might be manageable. We'll go take a look-see at it and see what we got to work with, because we're almost done here. So just a little bit more. It's not gonna be quite wide enough to get it all, is it? Nope. Because we don't want to do shoddy work. Let's get that. And we'll let Ben have his tractor back. This is a fine tractor, Ben. Fine tractor. But you can have it back, sir. Thank you for the $9,000. Puts us up to 41,000. We could already buy. Well, nope. I'll take that back. I was going to say we could already buy field 35. But not quite. So let's visit. This is already a grass field. So that would be perfect. These are both grass fields. These are all grass fields. So this would actually be pretty perfect. We'd have all this to mow. We have so many bales. Oh man, I would never get done with all the bale work. And this small field right here, it's not very flat. Maybe up towards the top, up here, maybe. Seems like the whole thing's kind of sloped. Maybe that'll help you guys out. I'm not sure how dark it is for you. I can still see pretty good. Maybe. I don't know. Let's pop into the construction menu and take a look. Let's see, sheds, silos, constructibles. I kind of like this one here, not gonna lie. Let's see how it's gonna look on this property. Looks like, looks kind of like it sits. Oh no, okay. Yeah, we would have to definitely do some work to the ground. Back porch is under the dirt back there. But, I mean, how cool is a silo house? We could buy the stuff to go in this. It's only $1,000 to even be able to get the construction project started, and then we just have to supply the materials. And then there's some sheds and stuff in here. That might do pretty decent for storing our equipment. Something like this, maybe. Who knows? Oh, look, I got my flashlight shining on it. Huh. There we go. Get my flashlight shining on it. I don't know. Certainly don't want to do this. This has got to be the ugliest house I think I have ever seen. And I feel sorry for anybody who lives in a house this ugly. I mean, this one's not bad. It's a pretty typical American style farmhouse. And that's not too bad. It's pretty plain. But I think the silo is probably the best bet. Oh wow, look how big the log cabin is. Man, that thing's huge. That's probably going to take a lot of material. But the silo, yep, I think the silo is probably the way to go. So these are already ready to harvest. We probably could get some mowing contracts on these. Oh, we even got a toady frog. And this is our little field right over here. If we could kind of corner the market on this little area, I mean, that would be pretty good. I mean, we just have all these right here together. So I guess since the day is over, that's going to be it on this episode. You know, don't forget to like and subscribe. that sort of thing, you know, all the YouTube stuff. If you have any comments about the episode, any suggestions that you'd like to see, let me know down in the comments. And until next time, we'll see you in episode 3.